Hello everyone, I am Pranjal. I am studying in grade 6 and today I am going to tell you one of the topic of literature English. That's nothing but Lambert's Lament. And guys, this poem is written by Robert Browning. He was the great poet. He wrote many of the poems and he started to write a book of poetry at 12. He was fluent in French, Greek, Italic and Latin by 14. Composed and he composed musical arrangements of various songs. So let us see. He is one of the poem Lambert's Lament. You can observe here this image. Now let us see background of this poem. Robert Browning poem The Pied Piper of Hamelin is a children's story in the form of poem. It tells of a story of town of Hamelin that was overrun with rat. The Pied Piper comes to the Hamelin and tells the mayor that he will get rid of the rat for 1,000 guilders. Guard the mayor agrees, and with the help of his fluid skill, the piper leads the rats down the river where they get driven. The town's flock of the Hamlin and delighted the forget to the Pied Piper, leaving the piper rageful mood. He lures the children out of the town. When the piper reaches a nearby mountain of magical portal opens and all the children miraculously disappear. With it, one boy whose foot would be prohibited him from keeping up and was thus left behind. He remains sad and distraught for rest of his days for not having glimpsed whatever promise lay in Piper soon. The Lambert's Lament speaks about how the Lambert would be kipfel. Means I will explain you. Once there was a Pied Piper. Then in a city hamlet there were many rats. They were not having place to keep their food. So one day a piper came and he said, I will take out all the rats from your country. You should give me 1,000 guilders, means coins or gold coins. So that time the mayor agrees, but when the rats gone away because of the Pied Piper, that time he forgot his promise. And then the Pied Piper takes all the children and keep them in a cave, or we call a joyous land. And a lame boy, means whose foot was not proper or he can't walk, was alone because he can't walk, so he can't go. Now let us see the poem. Now the poem is, it's dull in a town, since my plum has left. I can't forget that I am bereft of all the pleasant sight they see, which the piper also promised me. For he lead us, he said to joyous land. This para means the child found it dull to live in town since everyone had left the Pied Piper. He was extremely sad and unhappy since he could be able to happy sights of the piper had promised. Now what happened? His foot was not proper and he walked with the crutches on the wheelchair. So that time he was sad because his friends have left him. For that purpose he was sad. Now let us see the second para. The second para is joining the town, just at hand, where water gushed and fruit trees grieve, and flower put forth a fairy hue, and everything was strange and new. The sparrows were brighter than the peacocks' hue. Now the children from here to the joyous land, they went. So from town to joyous land they went, joining the hands of each other, they went here. So in this way they went to the joyous land. So that's why the poet here is saying joining the town just at hand. Now let us have the description on the joyous land. It is a place where the water was gushing, the fruit trees also grieve, and everything was strange and new. The tiny sparrows was much better than the peacocks in this new place. Wow, it's amazing, huh? That piper leads them. Now the boy was upset that he was missing all of this thing that the piper described. Now the third paragraph is, and their dogs outrun a fallow deer. And their dogs outrun a fallow deer. Now the dogs in that new place were quicker than the deers. Wow! See how the poet is describing the joyous land. The honeybees have lost their sting. Honeybees bees have did not sting, means their home. They lost their homes. Now the horses were born with the eagle wings. Means horses had the eagle's wing on their on their back when they born. Wow! And just like become Martian, my Lamfoot would be speedily cured. Now he is telling the thing he had heard assured him that his Lamfoot would be cured speedily. Now let us see the fourth one. The music stopped and I stood still and found myself outside the hill, left alone against my will. To go now limping as before, I never heard of that country more. But suddenly the music stopped and the boy remained stand still. He found himself standing outside the hill that the children had gone into. He was left out as he wasn't able to move quickly. He felt left out against his wishes. He now knew about the country that the piper was talking about, all the enjoyous pleasure of the land. See, at last. Thank you everyone. Give likes to my channel and please subscribe it to watch my latest videos. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful